Hey guys, the Animal King here. Welcome back to Batman the TellTail series. Last episode we told freaking what's his name? Oh my god, he's one of the biggest Batman villains. Well, not biggest, but he's definitely one of the first in many series. Because he's just a simple drug lord. You get a simple drug lord next, and then you get the crazies in the later episodes. When it comes to who the mega villain is of the whole season. Falcone, that's what I'm thinking of. Fuck is crowd play? Don't tell me that you could do a co-op in a fucking TellTail game. Someone just picks an option you don't want in front of you to fuck your shit. I mean, that's something I would do. Friend would want to save Ben in The Walking Dead, I would just drop him just to fuck with them. No, I don't want to kill Lee. I pressed the button for you. Holy shit.
It's me.
And the Batcave. I know, you're a kitty. Yes. And you're a doggy. Tippy toes. What do you want from me? I know you hear this goddamn cat meowing. I don't know what he wants from me. Meow. Wouldn't that be like confiscated evidence? I mean, unless he grabbed it when he was a kid. Quit meowing like you're fucking. It's not supper time. Codex. My parents. Dad was a physician. Mom was a philanthropist. I don't know what the fuck that is. They worked tirelessly to help the less fortunate, setting up numerous charities and extending their vast resources to improve this city and its citizens. Murdered in an attempted robbery by a man known as Joe Chill, deceased. Rain family butler. Faithful? Not in this series. Patient, even helpful Alfred. He's been a part of my family my whole life. He raised me when my parents were murdered and guided me, and I thought I was lost. He's my butler, my confidant, and my most secret weapon in my arsenal. You're not gonna have that for long. He complains frequently about my nightly activities, but he's still there to patch me up when I need it. Gotham City District Attorney, mayoral candidate. I don't know how to say that shit. A new friend and the best district attorney Gotham City has in years. His political ambitions have always been as big as his ego. And now he's hoping to become mayor. He's got so many great ideas on how to save the city. I think he'll be good for Gotham, but I have to steer him down the right path to get him there. He's too easily swayed by anyone with power, regardless of their murky morality. Who the fuck's this? Hamilton Hill, mayor of Gotham City. Exhibit A in What's Wrong with Our City. Hill should be thrown out of politics years ago, but he's got his hands wrapped around Gotham's government in a death grip. He's been suspected of numerous crimes, but there's never been enough to make any of it stick. He's rotten to the core, and one day this city will realize it. Harvey's out there doing his best, and hopefully this upcoming election will be the end of Hill's corrupt administration. Okay. I don't care about Catwoman. Commissioner Gordon. Lieutenant GCPD Mayor Crimes Unit Associate, Barbara Gordon, daughter. He's a good, by-the-book cop in an department that doesn't trust Batman. He was recently tapped to lead the Major Crimes Task Force, an impressive promotion, so he's doing something right. Not really, but I think he could be trustworthy and a reliable source. But I'll need to cultivate that relationship. He's a family man, so he's not willing to take necessary risk on the street. That's fine. I'll take the risk. Why would I care about these goddamn buildings? I don't care about the reporter, Falcone. Skyline Cub owner, head of the Falcone crime family, the worst kind of gangster. One who tries to mingle with high society. He seems to have... If you quit swiping on this fucking litter box, I will... My God, cat. The worst kind of gangster. One who tries to... He seems to have his hands in everything, including smuggling, real estate, bribery, and fraud. I could haul him to jail, but he'd walk the next day. I could shut down one operation, but two would pop up in its place. His empire is vast and multi-layered. Finding hard, admissional evidence is required for a conviction. Why would I care about these buildings? I didn't hear shit that man was saying anyways. I didn't mean to click that. Gotham feed. They had then pressured Mayor to decry vigilantes. What the fuck does a decry vigilante mean? I didn't read shit. Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent calls upon the mayor's office to take a public stand against the wave of vigilante actions sweeping the streets. Mayor Hill cannot expect the DA's office to prosecute cases on any criteria other than the law, said Dent at a City Hall press conference. Dent has taken a firm stand against vigilantism in Gotham, from the upstate city-land shootings to the costume superhero Batman. Police Lieutenant tapped to lead task force. Okay.
Nearly fell off a building from this.
Honestly, you almost fall off a building for less in many series.
That's why that was so important. Encrypted. Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse.
Fuck a normal job, though.
No one ever finds out you've done it.
Well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that cat woman tried to steal?
In the process,
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
Because that answers the question.
I'll be right back.
These damn animals can't handle a person leaving the house for just 5 fucking minutes. Oh.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. It could be any number of things.
I never understood how this thing worked.
Weapons, drugs, everything.
But you know, in many things in fiction, you can't have an explanation for everything, because sometimes contradictions are inevitable when you try to explain every single thing in your fictional world.
Still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
The same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr.
People like that, it's not even your goddamn house.
Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fist fights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah. Thanks for the interruption.
Well, it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father...
Why did I say it like that? That didn't sound like a genuine thank you, like I thought it was going to be.
Reputation.
Back when it still had one.
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
I guess I do have to read fucking Catwoman.
Found her.
New criminal on the scene, tied to several recent break-ins. She's efficient and don't leave many clues. Currently, the GCPC, yes, that's totally what it is, has no leads. I wish I knew more about her. See, that was just fucking pointless.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office,
They're not fucking
all
detectives.
the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I've had to cover for mysterious injuries before.
You've been lucky.
Or I'm just a really good liar.
A necessary evil in your line of work, I suppose. Though I hope you...
He's acting like I didn't train around the world by tons of different, like,
Don't worry, that's all.
super skilled people in different art forms,
More worry for the list.
martial arts. Also, tons of different scientific fields. He's acting like I didn't do that ever since I was 8 or 10 years old.
20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
I never understood the term thick as thieves.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints.
It's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Are you fucking sure about that? That
Fun.
illegal boxing matches and
You
shit?
both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of this park, I think you will.
Check his home first? No, check the park. Fucking click the goddamn motherfucker. Wayne Shun Saucony at...
Thank you, sir.
There's no way a freaking billionaire only had a few change in his pocket. I'm not buying it. Running late, meet you by the statue. Of course he is.
There's the statue, but no Oz. Hey, beat it.
Jeez, fuck's your issue?
Watch wallet cash. This goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Go ahead. Try and take it.
The hell you say? And him. Gentlemen.
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do.
The moment! Come here. Think that'll do? Stay down. This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong. This is my park. Mine. You hear that?
Oh, hey Bruce, you got a little, there, good as new. Woo, that was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what, 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it yourself, you did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh?
Can the helicopter fuck off?
Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round the world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face.
Didn't you read the goddamn paper though?
We can agree on
Like the one that was right by the goddamn steps?
Made a stack of casual corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And it'd be a treat to watch him in pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, they're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
Okay, at first you're glad to meet me, saying I didn't change, and now
I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
crack rocks. Cause you're a fucking crime lord. Where did that soda can get there? I remember there only being a flask. I didn't read that shit. That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them. Just say you're insecure, bro. Just say you're a little bitch, you know?
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here. This way.
Those are my phantoms. Suicide, suicide.
Bruce.
Look at my rip, slit on my wrist. Suicide, suicide.
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. But we didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. We're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Need to talk.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, there's suffering.
People that like mental health isn't real, or it's nothing, but the brain is an organ. The most important organ.
My parents
And
took me
that's
to see
an
a
organ getting fucked.
hero in a mask. Was a
The
hero
organ that
who
controls
stood
our
up to
thought
oppression
process.
And defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, My parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. Let us honor their memory with this new facility, in the hope that a night like that never happens again.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people.
I mean, when it comes to rich and powerful people taking over, like, political stances,
But Mr.
it
Wayne,
is
this morning the
on
Globe
topic.
received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What are you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Didn't you not hear the shit I just said, bro?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What are you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. Where the hell it's coming from? Range controls my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Could make your fucking loading screen faster, motherfuckers.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This Warren. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Bitch, why would you put the sins of my parents onto me?
Of course, sir.
Like, my parents were murdered before I could know any of this shit happens.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top.
The hell?
Valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed up on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill
I just
knows
happen to be the
Garfield
son
and
of some
Harvey's
bad
dead
people. What the
without
fuck?
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Did this cunt really break my shit?
Ruth, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
My parents were murdered. Might as well pick up the tickets.
Bruce?
Man, fuck off.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you.
That's because I don't want to meet with you.
Enjoyed. Past tense. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while. Listen.
Long silence as if I was going to pick an
Scandal
option.
surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline.
But this is a good headline. It brings up a fucking billionaire that's related to a criminal thing. That's a headline.
Evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay, flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record, right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this.
On the record then.
Whenever you're ready.
This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Riddle.
Is it really going to put me in jail for what my parents did? Like, how does that make sense? Like, the police don't break through the door to arrest some parents and then just arrest the kid too.
Batman has made plenty of enemies. My family. We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
and find out why he didn't.
Okay, guys, I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I want to thank you for watching despite the technical, not having the best technicals. I'm